They're jealous. They're envious. They're insecure. They're threatened. The idea that you're coming up. You know that they don't like you. You know they're jealous and envious of who you are. Who are you? Huh?
Hey, if you won't give it to me, I'ma take it. Take it. If you won't give it to me, I'ma take it. Take it. If you won't give it to me, I'ma take it. But if they never told you that the world wasn't round, would you flip it over? You playing poker with the joker, boy, let's keep it kosher. Yeah. If you won't give it to me, I'ma take it.
Well, hello everyone and welcome to Tiger Stadium on the campus of Bentonville High School as the Bentonville Tigers get set to start the 2021 season against the Liberty North Eagles. Hello everyone, I'm John McElroy and we are high above Tiger Stadium. I'm joined by my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne, and we could not be more excited to bring you another season of Bentonville Tiger football. Well, a capacity crowd tonight. Just a fantastic scene looking over the crowd. A good following from Liberty North tonight. It's going to be a great night for football. Little warm temperatures, right around 90 degrees as we come close to kickoff in tonight's game. Could be a factor in the ball game, but we are glad to be playing football. And I'm going to bring in my broadcast partner, Donnie Payne. Donnie, man, I was telling folks today, this is kind of like Christmas morning here if you're a football fan. I don't know. I was giddy all day.
That's right, John. It's good to be back. And, yeah, it was definitely the first game of the season. Giddy is a good word. A lot of excitement. It was beach luau day at school. I saw a lot of kids participating in the Spirit Day, and everyone was ready for this game tonight, John.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it was the Spirit Squads, and you have to give a shout-out to Tracy Kaufman. She does such a great job with the Spirit Squads here at Bentonville High School. And they put out, it was going to be tropical beach theme today, and everybody dressed up like the beach faculty got into it. And I think I saw you with some beach clothes on today. But a fun time at the high school and just a great evening for football. And it's fantastic to see a packed house once again here at Tiger Stadium. Well, let's go ahead and take a commercial break. When we return, we'll talk a little bit about tonight's matchup between your Bentonville Tigers and the Liberty North Eagles. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium, and the Bentonville High School Marching Band with the Bentonville Alma Mater as the Liberty North Eagles are in the south end zone awaiting their time to come out onto the field. And, of course, the Bentonville Tigers in the Tiger Athletic Complex waiting to enter the football field for the start of the 2021 season. Well, the Liberty North Eagles, they've made their way on the field. And look at that, Donnie. I tell you what, the Bentonville High School Marching Band spelling out BHS down there on the field. Good to see them in action. Well, it's going to be an interesting ball game tonight, Donnie. Tell you what, the Bentonville Tigers coming off a 10-1 season last year, another 7A West Conference championship. Of course, as we remember, the season ended kind of on a sour note as Bentonville exited the playoffs in the second round in the quarterfinals. But a great season last season nonetheless. But, you know, these Tigers are ready to come out and get that sour taste out of their mouth. Had to wait all off season.
That's right, John. Ended on the goal line last year against Cabot. Stopped at the goal, fumble on the goal line with just a few seconds remaining in that playoff game. And I know the guys are ready to get back out there and put that all behind them.
No question. Well, the head coach of the Bentonville Tigers, Jody Grant, coming into his 7th season, he's compiled a record 58 wins to 14 losses. Donnie, that is an 81% win percentage for Coach Grant. And Donnie, as I was looking at this, I never stopped to be amazed by this. Bentonville hasn't lost a conference game in over 4 years. You have to go all the way back to 2016. 32 straight conference wins. When you look at this Tiger team this year, as we've tried to kind of size up what's going on, you know, the first thing, normally Bentonville, we talk about defense because Bentonville's all about the defense. But, Donnie, looking at this team coming in, on paper, this offense looks scary.
John, I was thinking we're returning Josh Ficklin in the backfield. He was just a sophomore last year, and he's just going to be better. I got him in class this year. He is a very big young man. He told me he was going to score 3 touchdowns tonight. And but the offense, we've got Cooper Smith back. We've got Chaz Nimrod back, and of course Chaz is committed to Tennessee. And that offense, John, if they choose to double Chaz Nimrod, Cooper Smith's going to be open. If they double them both, we'll just run the ball with Josh all night.
Well, and that's just the thing. So many weapons, but you know. New starting quarterback this year, but a young man. I wouldn't say he's inexperienced because he's played at all these different levels. Drew Wright, number 16, is going to take the keys to this Bentonville offense. And I'll tell you, if you're Drew Wright, you've got to feel good about this. You've got, as you've already mentioned, Chaz and Cooper, two really great receivers. Of course, Chad committed to the University of Tennessee. He'll actually start there this spring, I believe. And so you got those weapons if you're Drew Wright. You've also got, you know, a stable of running backs, Josh Ficklin, Sean Anderson, and, hey, don't forget Chris Coyer-Surley. You know, tell you what, that's 3 really good running backs. And, Donnie, I always say this, the key to this offense is going to be that offensive line. And, you know, there was a fellow that moved in this summer that has already made a big impact and will continue to do so, I think, Joey Sua. Donnie, I think, 6'4", 305 pounds on Joey Sua?
Something like that, John. And he's just a junior, so we'll have him for,
well,
he'll be here 2 years, already getting all kinds of offers. So I saw Liberty North, John, just deferred, and we're going to be receiving to start the game here.
All right. Your captain right there, that was number 31 for the Tigers. I believe that is Luke Wright, one of the Tiger tight ends. And as you said, the Eagles won the toss. They have elected to defer their option to the second half. So we are going to see that high-powered Bentonville offense. You know, Donnie, last week, Bentonville went over to Tulsa Union High School, and kind of what these schools do, kind of a jamboree. They scrimmage. And Bentonville scrimmaged to Wasso in a 2-quarter scrimmage. And Bentonville put up 21 points. So Wasso, I guess you could say, won the scrimmage 28-21, but a little different rules than that. You know, it's hard to know what to take from that, but I will tell you this, watching that, Drew Wright threw some really nice passes, really nice deep balls to Chaz Nimrod. So it's going to be exciting to see that, hopefully, as we start tonight's game.
That's right, John. And Drew's got, watching Drew play since 9th grade, he has got phenomenal touch on the deep ball. And there were a couple of plays that I saw in that scrimmage. Owasso is trying to double Chaz, and he just split the double team and outran everybody, and Drew hit him in stride. So,
well, Donnie, as our fans can see out there at home, the door to the Tiger Athletic Complex is rising, and the Bentonville Tigers are entering the stadium for the start of the 2021 season. Here come your Tigers. Always gives me chill bumps, Donnie.
Got the baby powder back again this year, I see down there.
Yeah, that's going to be Donnie Thomas carrying the flag. He's the flag bearer tonight for the Bentonville Tigers. Donnie Thomas, defensively, we didn't get a chance much to talk about defense, but, defensively, you lose two All-State linebackers, Keegan Steinspring and, of course, Cole Joyce now, who's playing for Gus Malazan down at the University of Central Florida. Those are big shoes to fill, Donnie, but, we've got a couple of guys that I really believe are ready to step in. Mason Middleton will take one of those spots. At times Mason got in games last year, really did a good job, really athletic, and Preston Jones going to man the other inside linebacker position. But, I just think this defense just needs some opportunity to get a little more experience. And, our coaches always do a great job, and they always stress defense. So, should be a fun season, and it's about to get underway. So back deep to receive for your Bentonville Tigers. That'll be number 2, C.J. Brown. He'll stand over on the left side. That'll be number 5, Chaz Nimrod in the middle, and number 1, Josh Ficklin. I'll tell you what, with those 3 back there, Donnie, there are really no good options in terms of kicking it deep for the Liberty North Eagles.
If you're going to kick it deep, you better get it in the end zone.
Yeah, that's going to be number 19, Blake Craig, to kick it away for the Eagles. Craig's kick's kind of a line drive over to the left side. It goes deep into the end zone. So the Bentonville Tigers are going to start their first possession at their own 20-yard line. So be 1st and 10 Tigers from the 20.
John, the wind, what breeze there is was blowing out or blowing with the kicker there. So we'll see if he's kicking into the wind, if that'll give Josh or Chaz or any of those guys a chance to return the ball.
So Tigers will start out. That's Chaz Nimrod. C.J. Brown split out to the left. Cooper Smith, he'll be split to the right side of the field. Drew Wright, your quarterback, he takes the snap. He gives to Ficklin. Ficklin hit in the backfield, and Ficklin's going to be dropped. Well, they're going to say, Ficklin's going to say, the official's going to say he got back to the line of scrimmage. But not a lot there on the first play from scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Josh says Liberty North, they're going to run a 3-3-5. They've got 3 down linemen and 3 linebackers stacked right in there behind the down linemen.
Just underway, 2nd down and 10. Drew Wright. He'll put Cooper Smith in motion to the left side. Drew Wright's going to throw out quick to Cooper Smith. Cooper Smith got around the defender. And Cooper Smith is going to be driven out of bounds and around the 28-yard line. He'll be about 1.5 yards, 2 yards short of the first down, so to bring up 3rd down and short.
Good play there, John, to get it back to 3rd and manageable here.
Donnie, you were talking about how you'd been talking to Drew a little bit this week, and I had a chance to sit down with him, and he said, a lot of what we're going to do tonight, we're just going to try to take what the defense gives us, and I think we see an example right there. So here on 3rd and 2, right play action, he throws to Chaz Smith across the 30, and the pass is complete. Chaz falls forward to the 31, and the Tigers are going to pick up their first down of the season.
Just a quick slant to Chaz Nimrod there, John, and good job of tackling by Liberty North. Tackled him as soon as he made contact or made the catch. Bentonville's going no huddle here, John.
So 1st and 10 now. Bentonville at its own 30. Right now put Luke Wright into motion. He'll set up on the left side of the formation. Fake to Ficklin, and pass is going to be thrown to Chaz Nimrod on just a little out pattern. Chaz is going to make the catch, and he'll be driven out of bounds at the 38-yard line. So a nice pickup there of 8 yards. That'll bring up 2nd short.
A little RPO there, John. Drew read the running play with Ficklin, saw that it was covered, and pulled the ball out and hit Chaz on the little out pattern.
So they'll call it actually 2nd and 3. Wright takes the snap, hands to Ficklin. Ficklin's got a hole, and Ficklin is going to find his way out to the 44-yard line. Good pickup on the play, and Bentonville will have 1st and 10. Boy, nice job that time on the offensive line. That's Avery Styron at left guard, Carson Brasme at center. Trevor Martinez, the junior, at right guard. Made a nice hole there. So this time, Bentonville set 2 tight ends, 2 wide receivers to the left. Ficklin in the backfield. Wright takes a snap. He rolls to his left. He's looking. He's going to fire. Complete. That's Cooper Smith. And Cooper Smith's going to get it inside the Eagle 40 and be driven out of bounds at the Eagle 36-yard line. Really nice touch pass that time by Drew Wright. And Bentonville putting together a nice drive here.
That was a good pass, John. He had Chaz underneath, and Cooper ran a little drag route a little farther down, and he was able to hit Cooper Smith.
All right, 1st and 10 Tigers. Wright takes a snap, gives to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to try to bounce it outside. He's going to try to get the edge, and Ficklin in a foot race going to pick up. Now they're going to give him yardage to the 31-yard line. That's a pickup of about 5. It'll bring up 2nd and 5.
That was all Josh Ficklin there, John. He was able to outrun the middle linebacker came free on a blitz, and he was able to outrun him to the outside.
So 2nd down and 5. Chaz Nimrod now split into the boundary. Cooper Smith out to the left. Give goes to Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin cuts back to his right, and Ficklin just a shoestring tackle it away from breaking that one. He'll finally be upended at the 22-yard line of the Eagles. That's going to be another 1st and 10 for your Bentonville Tigers.
That was a quick little inside trap that time, John, and Josh did a good job of letting his block set up before he was accelerated through the hole.
So 1st and 10 Tigers. Wright throws to his left. He's got Chaz Nimrod, and Chaz Nimrod's going to pick up a few. Be just short of the 1st down. He'll get it inside the 15. They'll mark it down at the 14-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd and 2. I'm sorry, 2nd and 2. Tell you what, I was trying to cheat the Tigers out of a down right there.
Gotta like it, John, when you can pick up that much positive yardage on 1st down. It allows Coach Dannenhauer to really open the playbook up.
J.T. Tomesco enters the game. He'll be in the slot to the right with Cooper Smith, 2 receivers to the left. Give goes to Ficklin up the middle. Ficklin bouncing his way inside the 10. They'll give him yardage down to the 9-yard line. That's a pickup of 5. It'll be 1st and goal to go for your Bentonville Tigers.
Nice drive this time, John, by this offense.
So 1st and goal to go at the 9-yard line. Really, really sharp drive by the Bentonville Tigers here. So this time to be Cooper Smith along with Chaz Nimrod to the right side. Ficklin in the backfield behind Drew Wright. Wright takes the snap, gives to Ficklin. Ficklin turns it on, gets inside the 5. He's going to try to use that strength to move the pile, but he's going to be stopped at the, well, one line judge had it to 5, one was at the 4, but they'll say he was down just inside the 5-yard line where it'll be 2nd and goal at the 5. So here we go. Drew Wright with Ficklin in the backfield. Wright now is going to throw to his left and trying, I think, a back shoulder throw to Chaz Nimrod. And I'll tell you what, that defender, Donnie, did a pretty good job of kind of shielding that ball away from Chaz Nimrod.
That was good defense there, John. He kept him without grabbing, no grabbing or anything, just kept Chaz from finding that ball in time.
So that's going to make it 3rd and goal now from the 5-yard line. Cooper Smith, Chaz Nimrod, split out to the right. Offset pistol formation. Right now looks to his right. He's going to throw to the back of the end zone. Cooper Smith, touchdown Bentonville. Cooper Smith with a great touchdown grab, and your Bentonville Tigers have scored their first touchdown of the 2021 season. Wow, what a catch. And a great throw by Drew Wright, put it in the only place that Cooper Smith could have caught it.
That's right, John. The only place, and Cooper went up and was able to maintain possession. Good opening drive. You always like when your first drive of the season results in points.
So on to attempt the point after. That will be number 83, Logan Tymonson. Snap is back, kick is up, and it is good. And with 7 minutes, 52 seconds left to go in the first quarter of play, Bentonville on top 7-0. We'll take a commercial break. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial. Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
All right, we are back here in Bentonville where the Tigers have taken the early 7-0 lead on a Drew Wright to Cooper Smith touchdown from the 5-yard line. Great drive, 80 yards. Donnie, I think you said took 4 minutes, 8 seconds. Just a really sharp drive put together by the Bentonville Tigers to open the season. So Logan Tymonson now will take the kicking duties. He's going to sky kick it over to the right side. Fair catch is called for at the 20. That was number 15 for the Eagles, Brandon Miller. So, tell you what, special teams for the Bentonville Tigers, they do a great job of game planning right there. Tymonson puts it right there, fair catches it. So, basically it's a touchback, Donnie.
Yeah, John. I mean, can't with the wind blowing into your face, that's as good as you can do right there.
So, for the Liberty North Eagles, that's going to be number 16, Sam Van Dyne, will be your signal caller for the Eagles. He'll split 3 receivers to the right. Dyne's first play from scrimmage, he's going to hand to the running back. So you get a number right there, Donnie. Number 8, that is Caden Arzola. Caden Arzola, the 5'11", 200-pound senior running back. Half a yard gain on the play. That's going to bring up second down now and 9.
Quick pass.
And Van Dyne throws out to the right to number 6. That is Dale Rice. Picked up about 6 yards on the play. It's going to bring up third down now and 3.
JT Temesco, John, made the tackle. Nice open field tackle, or that play would have had a chance for a lot more yardage.
So the Tigers now with an opportunity to get off the field on a 3rd and 3. Van Dyne takes a snap. He's dropping back. Van Dyne is going to be pressured, rolling out to his right now. Van Dyne's going to scramble, and he's going to be needed 3, picked up 4, ran out of bounds, but it's going to be 1st and 10. But well, I'll tell you what, Bentonville brought some pressure right there, but Van Dyne was able to make a play of it. 1st and 10, Eagles.
They're already back on the ball, John. They're going to go tempo tonight.
So a little tempo shown by the Eagles as Van Dyne takes the snap. He's going to give to number 8, the running back. He's going to pick up about 4. That's Caden Arzola again. That'll bring up second down and 6. Two receivers now split out to the left. Arzola in the backfield with Van Dyne. Van Dyne now is going to throw. He's got a receiver there at the 41-yard line. It is complete. The receiver will make his way out to the 45-yard line. That is number 12, Freddie Levon. So 1st and 10 Eagles, and as you said, Donnie, the Eagles, they're ready to snap the ball. This time they'll split 2 receivers out to the right. Van Dyne takes the snap. Give goes to Braden Arzola. Arzola is going to be hit at about the 48. He'll get forward progress just shy of midfield. It'll bring up second down and 5. So the Tigers with a good opening drive. The Eagles now finding a little rhythm as they go up-tempo here. Number 3, Tate McGuire, wide receiver, split out to the right side. Single receiver to the left. Van Dyne. Give goes
That's 21. John.
21. That is Micah Joe Barnett, 5'8", 180-pound sophomore running back. That's going to make it 3rd and 3. So once again, Tigers opportunity to maybe get off the field right here. So let's see if this defense can make a big play. Van Dyne going to pass out to his left, and it is complete. Little play action there. Justice Braden, number 18, on the reception.
Little bootleg action there. Had the tight end or the lined up as an H-back, came across the formation, was wide open in the flat.
So 1st and 10 Eagles at the Tiger 33-yard line. Van Dyne is going to throw out to the left, and it is complete. Ball's caught at the 30, and the receiver's going to get down to about the 26. That's a pickup of 8 on 1st down. It's going to be 2nd down and 2.
They were already back on the ball, John.
4 minutes, 24 seconds left to go, first quarter of play. Tigers with the 7-0 lead, but the Eagles are driving. Van Dyne sets his offense, puts a man in motion. Handoff goes to the running back up the middle. I believe that is number,
that was 21 again.
Number
John.
21, Micah Joe Barnett. And Barnett makes his way down just shy of the 20-yard line. That's going to be another 1st and 10 Eagles. Van Dyne rolling to his left. He's going to throw for the end zone. He's got a receiver, and that is going to be touchdown Eagles.
Play action there, John. I'm not sure the cornerback was there, but he came in hard on the play action.
Yeah, so, there was about a 5-yard separation right there, and, give Van Dyne credit. He did the play action. He saw his receivers wide open, and he put it on the money. And the Liberty North Eagles scored their first touchdown of the season, and they are an extra point away from tying this one up. Be number 19 to attempt the point after. Blake Craig, snap is back. Craig's kick is up, and it is good. And with 3 minutes, 42 seconds left to go, first quarter of play, we're tied at 7. Let's take a commercial break. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
All right, we welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium. 3 minutes, 42 seconds left to go, first quarter play, and we are tied at 7 apiece. So Blake Craig now will kick it away. Craig's kick last time went in the end zone, and that's where this one's going to end up as well. So once again, the Tigers will begin their possession at their own 20, 1st and 10, Bentonville. Tell you, Donnie, kind of what I expected. The thing about this Liberty North is I was trying to kind of get some insight on kind of what this team's about. This team, not a lot of returning starters from last year. I think they have 3 on offense, 3 on defense. Of course, one of the returners is Sam Van Dyne, the quarterback. But a lot of guys with not a lot of experience, but Coach Greg Jones, he was quoted saying, he likes the talent on this team. As Drew Wright, he's going to hand to Sean Anderson. Anderson's going to find about 3 yards over the left side, so that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. So, yeah, Greg Jones was talking about not a lot of experience, varsity experience with these guys, but he really likes the kind of talent that he has.
Well, John, you saw the hurry up there running the no huddle. I think Bentonville's defense was a little off balance, but our coaches are real good about making in-game adjustments on the sideline.
So C.J. Brown, Cooper Smith, they're going to split out to the left. That's Chaz Nimrod into the boundary. Offset pistol with Sean Anderson behind Drew Wright. Now Luke Wright will go in motion to the left across the formation. Wright takes the snap. He's looking downfield. He's looking, he was looking for Nimrod on the post pattern, and he recognized Nimrod was double covered, and Drew Wright did the right thing. He just threw that one where nobody could catch it. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. So big play this time for this Tiger offense.
Now, you know what? The defense needs a chance to catch their breath over here, John. You don't want to put them right back out there.
So twin receivers to either side of the formation. Anderson behind Drew Wright in the backfield. Wright takes a snap, drops straight back. Shovel pass to Anderson. What a nice play. And he's got big Trevor Martinez out in front of him. And Sean Anderson is going to get across the 45. And they're finally going to bring him down to the 48. But, Donnie, what a play call that time.
John, they brought everybody. They dropped. It worked out perfectly. They came on a blitz, and they dropped the coverage in a zone. And once Sean got past that initial burst, there was a lot of open ground.
Boy, give a lot of credit to offense coordinator Aaron Dannenhauer for dialing up a great play at that time. Trip receivers to the left, Nimrod into the boundary. Wright's going to, a little miscommunication right there. Wright threw out to his right, trying to hit Nimrod. Nimrod went in, but Drew threw the ball outside, so I think there was a little miscommunication on that route.
Yeah, they could have. If the Liberty North guy would have recognized it a little sooner, John, we'd be talking about 14-7 right now.
Yeah, the Liberty North guy went with Chaz, which is probably the right thing to do, but you're right. If he'd have broke on that a little sooner, he might have been going to the end zone. So twin formation on either side. Sean Anderson in the backfield. Wright takes the snap. He's looking to his left. Now he looks back to his right, and his arm is hit as he threw the ball. He actually had Cooper Smith in a kind of a soft spot in that zone right there, but as Drew released the ball, his arm got hit and the ball fell incomplete. So once again, the Tigers are going to find themselves in a 3rd down situation.
Liberty North, John, when Drew's been just dropped back, they've gotten pressure on him with just rushing 3.
JT Tomesco now checking into the ball game. And, hey, Donnie, I'll go back to that shovel pass. Big 67, Trevor Martinez was out in front, lead blocking for Sean Anderson, doing a great job there blocking downfield. So trip receivers to the left, Nimrod split out to the right. Wright's going to drop back. He's looking towards Nimrod. Now he's looking back to his left, and Wright's going to take off. He's crossing the 50, and Wright is going to be run out of bounds real close to the marker. Donnie, I think he's going to be just a little short of 1st down.
They're going to mark him short, John. I thought he reached out and should have got a little better spot than that, but we're going to go for it here.
Yeah, so it's 4th and 1. We're at the Eagle 43-yard line. Luke Wright into the ball game along with Rafe Stalls, number 15, checking in. They're going to send Nimrod into the boundary on the far side. Cooper Smith will be the single receiver out to the right. On 4th and 1, Josh Ficklin in the backfield. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin is going to fight, and he is going to get 1st down yardage. I'll tell you what, that is one strong young man, Donnie. So 1st and 10 Tigers, keeping the drive alive. Well, Donnie, minute 54 left to go, 1st quarter of play. Looks like this could be an offensive, it's looking like this may shape up to be an offensive shootout tonight. So here we go on 1st and 10. Drew Wright takes a snap, play action to Ficklin. Wright's looking downfield.
He's
going to
Cooper Smith.
go for Cooper Smith. Cooper Smith.
That's got to be interference.
Yes,
yeah.
and the flag came out, but I tell you, it's a good penalty on the part of the defender right there, because if he doesn't grab Cooper Smith, Bentonville would have had to put another 6 on the board. So, that's one of those, as a defender, sometimes, there are good penalties, because it was a great throw by Drew Wright. He led Cooper Smith, and there's no question Cooper would have had that one.
Yeah, the only thing you can do there is just reach out and grab him. And in high school, since it's only a 15-yard penalty.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
absolutely.
It's a better defensive play than letting them score a touchdown.
So after the walk-off, the ball will be spotted at the let's call it the 26-yard line, just shy of the 26 of the Eagles, and it'll be 1st and 10. Drew Wright now dropping back. He's looking downfield. He's looking the left corner of the end zone. He's got Chaz Nimrod.
Touchdown.
Touchdown, Bentonville. The official standing in the middle of the end zone called it, and then the side judge, he had to get to the pylon before he called it. Touchdown, Bentonville. Chaz Nimrod. A 26-yard toss from Drew Wright to number 5. And I'll tell you what, Drew Wright now already with 2 touchdown passes on the evening. So once again, it is going to be Logan Tymason on to attempt the point after. Snap is bobbled. Peter, and
it worked.
And a 2-point conversion off a bobbled snap. It's good, and the Tigers take a 15-7 lead. Wow.
81, John. Number 81 caught that for Bentonville. Rivers Wiseman, sophomore.
Nice job. Way to be alert. Well, listen, we'll take a commercial break. We'll come back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
All right, we are back here at Tiger Stadium, where your Bentonville Tigers now are on top, 15-7. There we go. Tigers 15, Liberty North 7. Another nice drive by the Bentonville Tigers. Had to convert on 4th down on that drive. Was able to do that, and then a bobbled snap on the extra point. We were able to toss it in for a 2-point conversion. All right, ball's going to be taken. Thompson's kick taken at the 8-yard line. Great coverage. I believe that's number 19, Nick Stone, leading the way on the tackle there. Great job of Nick Stone. Going to pin Liberty North all the way back. Well, let's see where they mark the 12-yard line. Nice play.
All right, John, we got them pinned deep here. This time for the Bentonville defense to step up and not give up an 88-yard touchdown drive. Got them pinned deep right in front of the student section, right in front of the band. Defense, time for the defense to make a big play.
All right, 1st and 10 Eagles. Let's see. Looks like we got a different quarterback there.
That was number 11.
Number 11, Elijah Leonard. So Leonard coming in. He is a 6'3", 210-pound sophomore. Kind of an interesting move after Sam Van Dyne, the quarterback last series, did a good job. Now Elijah Leonard in, the signal caller. Oh, big hit. Who was that, Donnie?
Number 20.
Number 20 for the Tigers. That is Kendrick Salou. Well, I hope I'm getting that right. What a play right there.
He shot the gap, John, and he almost took the handoff.
Big loss on the play. That'll be second down now and 14 for the Liberty North Eagles. So Leonard now throwing out to his left, and
he dropped it.
Dropped the ball.
They're going to rule it a fumble, John.
That's a fumble.
And Bentonville's now they're waving. Now they're waving incomplete.
Okay. Wow. Boy, he was hit immediately after he caught the pass, and they're going to rule he was down, but that was a big hit.
I didn't see who came in and made the hit, John, but it was Kendrick Sulau or Sulau. I don't know.
We're going to. I'll tell you what.
He was the one that picked the ball up.
Yeah,
it was a fumble.
You're going to play like he's played the last 2 days. We're going to get that one right. Well, I apologize to Mom and Dad out there, but we're going to make sure to get that one right. Wow. So now it'll be third down and 14 to go.
Timeout.
And, yeah, Greg Jones is going to call a timeout. They were about to get a delay of game penalty. So let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
All right, we're back here in Bentonville as we come out of the timeout. It is going to be third down and 14 for the Liberty North Eagles. That is number 11, Elijah Leonard, that's come into the ball game as the Eagle quarterback. And he is facing a third down and 14 from his own 20-yard line. Puts a man in motion across the formation. Leonard drops back, looks to his left, now turns back to his right. He's going to fire it. It's going to be incomplete.
That's incomplete, yeah.
And what a job by the Bentonville defense right there. Donnie, I can just tell you, I'm looking out there, I'm seeing Donnie Thomas and Mason Middleton. And, man, those guys are bouncing around. I think maybe they came over after that first series. And I'll tell you what, they are out there playing with some heart, some energy right now.
And even if that ball had been caught, John, it was well short of the first down.
All right, so the first punt of the night.
16, John, it's their punter. Sam Van Dyne's punting, so we got to be careful here.
Yeah, I'm not sure Greg Jones would take a chance from his own 19-yard line. Van Dyne's going to stand back. Gets a short, wobbly, shanked kick, and that one, well, they'll start the walk up. Boy, he started the walk at the 48, but let's see how far up he comes. Inside the 40, he's going. He's going to call it out of bounds at the Eagle 35-yard line. So that was from the 19, got to the 35.
16-yard punt, John.
Wow, netted out 16 yards on that. And the Bentonville Tiger offense is going to have a golden opportunity right here to take advantage of the great defensive series that time by the Tigers and the shank punt. C.J. Brown, Chaz Nimrod, they're going to split out wide to the left. You got Cooper Smith now into the boundary. Josh Ficklin in the backfield. Drew Wright now calling the signals. Wright takes a snap, hands to Ficklin over the right side. Ficklin's got a little bit of a hole. Ficklin's still on his feet inside the 30, and Ficklin is going to get down to just inside the 27-yard line. Again, another good pickup of about 8 on first down. That's going to be second down and 2.
He bounced off a couple of guys that time, John, and that's you just do not see usually one tackler bring him down.
And, Donnie, that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter of play with the Tigers on top, 15-7. We'll be back for the second quarter play here in just a moment on the Bentonville Sports Network.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
Know I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands
welcome you back to Tiger Stadium, where we are just getting set to start the second quarter of play. Bentonville on top, 15-7. And when we start the second quarter play, Bentonville will have a second down and 2 from the Eagle 27-yard line.
I didn't see, they just recognized somebody as being the Gatorade cross-country runner of the year down on the field, John. I didn't. So congratulations to whoever that young lady was, and Coach Randy Raymaker.
Drew right now getting set to take the snap. He fakes to Ficklin. He's got Cooper Smith, and what a great pass over the middle, but a flag flies at about the 29-yard line. And, Donnie, I'm afraid that's going to be a holding call, and that one's going to get back. Be called back.
It was the line judge that threw it.
Yeah, kind of a strange thing.
Ineligible man downfield.
Okay. Yeah, I noticed it was the line judge, but, you kind of throw it toward that backfield. You think maybe you see some kind of holding there, but you're right. Normally the umpire or somebody like that's going to throw that holding call.
John, that's that RPO, and Drew pulled it. Whoever the offensive lineman was there, he was too far downfield. He thought that, I guess he thought Josh already had the ball. He did not stay in that 3-yard window.
Okay, so it's going to be second down now, and they're going to call it 2nd and 7, so 5-yard penalty.
And that is a point of emphasis this year in the National Federation rules is ineligible man downfield.
So on 2nd and 7, Wright's going to give to Ficklin this time. Ficklin goes over the right side. He's going to find his way for maybe 2.5 yards. He'll get inside the 30, but that's going to bring up 3rd down and call it 4. So, Donnie, this is one of these times right here. Tigers just, you have that great defensive series and end up getting the ball back in great field position. You feel like this Tiger offense right here, they've got to take advantage of this opportunity. So Cooper Smith now will split into the boundary. Chaz Nimrod over here to the left side. Ficklin in the backfield. Wright taking the snap. And
that's a touchdown.
He hands to Ficklin. Ficklin with a great play right there.
Oh, they're going to say he stepped out, John.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm not sure about it. He kept running with him. I don't know why he came back, but they're going to say he stepped out at the 10-yard line, it looks like.
Just got a foot out there across the way at the 10-yard line, but a great run nonetheless. Well, I know nobody's more upset than Josh Ficklin right there. Chaz has already got a touchdown. Cooper Smith and Ficklin was wanting one right there. But it's going to be first down. Donnie, is it 1st and goal right there?
It's going to be 1st and goal from the 10.
Okay.
And Sean Anderson's checked in, John.
1st and goal to go. Give goes to Anderson. Anderson over the right side makes a nice cut back to the left. And Anderson is going to get down to the 3-yard line. So a 7-yard pickup on 1st and goal. It'll be 2nd and goal now from the 3. Nifty piece of running that time by number 21. Boy, but what go back to that play with Ficklin. What a great job on long yardage. Picks up the first down and more. All right, give goes once again to Anderson over the right side, and touchdown Bentonville. Sean Anderson makes his way in from 3 yards out, and Bentonville extends that lead 21-7. Well, Donnie, we talked about it a little bit in the pregame, as we tried to size this team up coming into the season. We knew the offense was going to have some weapons, and already 3 different players scoring tonight. Thomason's extra point attempt this time is up, and it is good. And with 10 minutes, 29 seconds left to go in the first half of play, the Tigers extend their lead 22-7. We'll be back in just a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy
Good to see
National
ya.
Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
All right, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers have extended their lead 22-7. A fun time here at Tiger Stadium as Logan Thomason once again gets set to kick it away.
He'll be kicking with the wind this time, John. Let's see if he pooches it or if he tries to drive it through the end zone this time.
Oh, Thomason now kicking with the wind at his back. Gets his first touchback of the season. And, Donnie, we've seen that a lot here at Tiger Stadium over the years. Of course, Tiger Stadium for end zone to end zone, north-south configuration. And, man, winds this time of year are normally out of the south, and you get that south wind behind you. We'll go for the touchback every time on that thing.
And it does seem to always – it's easier to kick touchbacks when you're kicking towards the tack.
All right, so here we go. 1st and 10.
Van Dyne
back in the ball game. He takes a snap. He's going to give to the running back over the left side.
It was number 8 this time, John.
Number 8, Caden Arzola. That's the way they started the game. He's going to pick up 3 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 2. Ten minutes, 9 seconds left to go. Second quarter of play. Tigers with a 22-7 lead. Sam Van Dyne now puts a man in motion across the formation.
Running back went the wrong way.
Sam Van Dyne throwing deep. He's looking deep and great. Oh, the flag comes in. I thought it was good coverage that time. Let's see. That was number 24, Johnny Pike, on the coverage right there, but flag comes in. And I tell you what, I love seeing that. His teammates are, Johnny Pike kind of had his hands on his head. He was a little frustrated, but his teammates coming over there and encouraging him right there.
Now they're calling holding. It's not defensive holding, John, not pass interference.
Okay. Well, nonetheless, they're going to walk it off against the Tigers and spot the ball at the Eagle 33-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
The only difference there is it's 10 yards instead of 15.
So 1st and 10, Sam Van Dyne now. Give goes the running back up the middle. That is number 21, Micah Joe Barnett. And Barnett is going to make his way to the 37-yard line, make it 38. It'll bring up 2nd down, call it 5. So, Donnie, it looks like Van Dyne and the offense looking over to the offensive coordinator for the play call as they'll get set. Man comes in motion. And give goes up the middle. That's Micah Joe Barnett once again. He's going to be really close to 1st down yardage. Maybe just a little short.
They're going to mark him just a little short.
So 3rd and inches now for the Eagles.
Just got to be careful and not jump off sides here, John, and give it to him for free. We need Kendrick Suau to read that little run option and blow it up.
Boy, wouldn't that be good? Yeah, Kendrick Suau. We got that name. Young man's been playing well tonight. Yeah, Van Dyne now. Oh, I thought there was some movement on the left side of that offensive line.
And they're going to call a timeout.
Oh, they sure did. Well, a timeout for the Eagles. Let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
All right, we are back. So out of the timeout, it'll be 3rd and short now for the Eagles. And it is going to be a quarterback sneak, and he is going to plunge forward and have just enough for the first down.
That was interesting, John. Liberty North always runs that out of the pistol or the shotgun like we did. Their H-back came in motion and took the snap, direct snap from under center and ran the sneak himself.
So 1st and 10 now, Eagles. Ball spotted on the Eagle 44-yard line. Van Dyne takes the snap. He's going to give it on the handoff over the right side. There's some running room. And the running back, he is breaking free at the 35, cuts back inside the 30. And that is number 21, Micah Joe Barnett, the 180-pound, 5'8" sophomore, with a big run right there to flip the field. And the Eagles now are getting deep into Tiger territory.
John, that was the outside zone, pin and pull, that Bentonville has run for a long, long time here, and you saw it right there for Liberty North working for big yardage.
Van Dyne now with the Barnett behind him in the backfield. He's going to put him over on the right side of him, and he is going to give once again.
Sewell, John.
And Sewell. That is Kendrick Sewell once again with his 2nd tackle for a loss tonight. Kendrick Sewell shining early for this Tiger defense. Donnie looks like he is playing that left outside linebacker position, but they're bringing him. He is quick, Donnie.
He is. Yeah, he is. You know, Bentonville defensively, John, has always had good speed, and we are not missing with him out there right now.
So that'll be 2nd and 13 as the Eagles are backed up. Van Dyne now looking to throw. He's looking to his left. He's got him. Oh,
intercepted.
Picked off. That's intercepted at the 40. And up to midfield. Number 4, that is Caleb Young. Caleb Young coming up with the big pick. Boy, and this defense is fired up. Tell you, gave up the big run just a little earlier, but they didn't show any quit right there. And Caleb Young read it perfectly. I'll tell you what, Donnie, I thought for a moment the receiver had caught it, but Caleb Young coming up big.
First turnover of the year right there for this defense, John, and put the offense in good field position again. Need to capitalize here and go ahead and go up 3 scores on this team.
So the Bentonville offense once again going to work with great field position at the Eagle 49-yard line, and officials coming in. Looks like we've got a timeout for Bentonville. So let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Tiger Football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
All right, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium, where coming out of the timeout, the Tigers are going to have it at at their own 49-yard line. Great field position once again. It'll be 1st and 10 Tigers. Drew Wright now is going to take the snap. He's going to play action to Ficklin. Now he's rolled to his left. Drew Wright's running for his life right now. He's going to be tripped up. I'll tell you what, he ended up with a positive yardage out of that, got a yard. Tell you, Drew Wright, that broke down pretty quick. You got to give that young man credit for making something out of nothing right there.
We had to take that timeout, John. Joey Sua was on the sideline getting some equipment worked on, so we were missing an offensive lineman. Cole Calger came in for that play, and now Joey Sua is back out on the field.
Joey Sua, big 6'4", 305-pound left tackle, number 54 out there doing a great job tonight. Drew Wright now takes a snap. He hands to Ficklin. Ficklin's got a hole, a little bit of a hole up the middle. Tell you what, that thing closed down pretty quick. He's going to make his way to the 46-yard line before he's upended. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5 for the Tigers. Five minutes, 54 seconds left to go. First half of play, Bentonville on top, 22-7. C.J. Brown, Cooper Smith going to split out to the wide side of the field. Chaz Nimrod, single receiver into the boundary. Ficklin in the backfield in the offset pistol behind Drew Wright. Wright gives it to Ficklin. Ficklin over the left side. Ficklin still on his feet. Ficklin got a crease there. Once again, that's right over Joey Sua and Avery Styron. Styron, the left guard. Joey Sua, the left tackle. And, hey, that's all they need to make right there for Josh Ficklin. A little crease. Ficklin gets it up to the 35. 1st and 10, Bentonville.
John, you have an offense here that is the 3rd time on 3rd and 5 or more that they've ran the ball for the first down. If you can run the ball when it's 3rd and 5, 6, 7, that puts the defense in a bind.
1st and 10, Bentonville. Nimrod, C.J. Brown to the left, Cooper Smith to the right. Drew Wright now looks to his right. He's looking for Cooper Smith on the hitch and go. He's got Cooper Smith. Touchdown Bentonville.
Got a flag here, John. Got a flag.
Oh, a flag. That, it looks like, is that right? No, that's a lineman there. I'm sorry. Yeah, it's probably going to be a hold right there.
And that's on them.
Roughing
the passer.
Okay, that's well, I saw one of our linemen kind of lay down. I thought it was Drew Wright, but personal foul, roughing the passer. Of course, that'll be declined, but another great pass, 3 touchdown passes tonight for Drew Wright, 2 to Cooper Smith.
So I bet, John, we have the option. We'll probably take it on the kickoff. Yeah, Bentonville chose to put it on the kickoff, so we'll be kicking off from the 50-yard line.
So a 35-yard touchdown pass, the second one to Cooper Smith tonight, and that will bring Logan Tymonson on once again to attempt the point after. Not sure what our delay. Yeah, okay.
We're missing our blocker.
Well, that, and I think the officials were trying to get in place too. So after all that, Tymonson will get set. Snap is back. Kick is up. And it's good. And with 4 minutes, 51 seconds left to go, first half of play, Tigers on top, 29-7. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
At Northwest Health System Bentonville and Springdale, we understand that life is too short to spend hours in an ER waiting room. And we know that in an emergency, minutes really do matter. So our entire team...
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years... In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the
All right. Welcome you back here to Tiger Stadium, where the Tigers have extended their lead 29-7. And we still have just under 5 minutes left to go in the first half. So after the penalty was assessed on the kickoff, Thompson going to kick from the 45 of the Eagles. That easily sails into the end zone, and it'll be 1st and 10, Eagles from their own 20. Hey, Donnie, while we have a moment, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our presenting sponsors this year. Once again this year, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing are presenting sponsors for this year's Bentonville Tiger football and the Bentonville live stream broadcast. So great shout out goes to those folks for everything they do for this program and make these broadcasts possible. Foster's Roofing, Bob Morey's Auto Body. So it's 1st and 10, and that looks like Leonard now, number 11, in at the quarterback spot. Gibbs going to go to the running back up the middle. They're going to give him about 2, maybe slightly more. but it's going to bring up second down and 8.
And that was Caden Arzola on the carry that time. So, again, Liberty North, maybe they're trying to figure out who they want for quarterback as they go into conference play, because they've alternated series here.
From what I understand, Van Dyne played quite a bit for him last season. As Leonard now is going to play action, he's going to throw out to his right, complete on kind of a little bootleg action right there to number 18. That's Justice Braden.
It'll be 1 yard short, John.
Braden's going to pick up yardage out to the 29-yard line, so a yard shy of the first down. No huddle offense. Get the plays called in from the sidelines. As Elijah Leonard now puts a man in motion. Leonard is going to hand off up the middle, and that's going to be 1st and 10. That's number 8, Caden Arzola. So Zola makes his way out now to the 37-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
What am I seeing so far? It looks like when they want to run between the tackles, it's Caden Arzola, and when they're going to run that outside zone, it's been the Micah Joe Bennett.
Barnett, yeah.
Barnett.
Micah Joe. All right, 2 receivers split to the left as Leonard now hands to, is that Arzola again?
It was.
Yeah, Arzola now makes his way across they'll say he was his knee up ended at the 40-yard line, so pick up of 3 on the play. It'll bring up second down and 7. You know, this team, Coach Greg Jones, as I said earlier, they say it's got a lot of talent, it's inexperienced, but, you know, this is a team last year that lost in the state semifinals. They were 1 game away from the Missouri 6A state championship, which is the highest classification. So, very dangerous team. They're going to do a lot of damage this year in their conference. That time, Leonard's pass is a little swing pass out complete to the left side.
It was a good tackle out there by 23.
That's Mason Middleton.
Mason Middleton. A good open field tackle, John. He misses there, and it's wide open down the sideline.
So that's going to bring up 3rd and 3. Yeah, I'll tell you, Mason Middleton, you know, he got in quite a bit last year, and he's really athletic, made some plays, so good to see him out there tonight. So we'll see what they do here on 3rd and 3. Leonard takes a snap, and give goes to Arzola, and that's number 15. I believe that's Rafe Stalls, number 15, making the play right there. And, you know, actually, Donnie, I think he might have lost a half yard there.
Moving back a little bit. That was Bennett that time that came in at running back for Liberty North. They're going to send the punt team out. Now this is the situation where you do have to be careful because their punter is was their starting quarterback, Van Dyne.
Van Dyne, and again, Donnie, you think maybe this is the part of the field where you might do this, down 29-7. I don't know that you show that this early in the season.
They're going to have to hurry here, John.
We'll see. 2 on the play clock, 1.
They're going to have to use their last timeout.
And they do call timeout. Well, let's go ahead and take it with them. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah. Can I get 1 box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate.
Nailed it.
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
All right, coming out of the timeout, it's going to be 4th down and 4 for the Eagles from their own 44-yard line. Van Dyne, the starting quarterback, he is back to do the punting duties.
Cooper Smith.
And number 12, Cooper Smith, back deep at his own 20 to receive the punt. Kick is away, low line drive kick. Cooper Smith's going to take it about the 26. Cooper Smith makes a good initial move, and he is going to be driven out of bounds right around the 40-yard line, and that's where the Tigers will have it at 1st and 10.
Right, good job. Cooper caught that on the run and was able to pick up about 14, 15 yards on the return there.
Hey, Donnie, again, while we got a moment right here, got some other platinum sponsors that we just want to thank and for all that they do. And, you know, Donnie, you see these Centerton Farmers Insurance, Rock Mortgage, Northwest Health System, Legacy National Bank, Absolute Janitorial Services. You know, these are the folks that invest in our kids and our community. So, you know, shout out to them, and we hope if you're watching out there, enjoy. Give them a chance to earn your business. All right, Drew Wright now takes a snap. He's looking to throw, and
it was a
shovel pass.
It
is intercepted, and big, looks like defensive lineman right there. That may be a linebacker, and Drew Wright actually has to make the play, but not until he gets all the way down to the 13-yard line of the Tigers. So first miscue tonight there by the Tigers.
And it ricocheted off somebody, John. I didn't see who it hit, but it took a weird bounce right to number 9, Melvin Laster for Liberty North.
So down 29-7, Liberty North right now with 1:12 left to go in the half. Recipient of the second turnover of the game. Bentonville got one a while ago. Caleb Young with the big interception. But Liberty North now with an opportunity with the short field. Van Dyne now back in at quarterback.
Bennett in the backfield with him.
Barnett Gibbs going to go to Micah Joe Barnett over the right side. Barnett still on his feet. Flag comes in. It's going to be interesting to see right here, Donnie.
He's backing it up, John.
So
that's going to be an offensive hold.
Yeah, that's a hold. Holding there is the call from the spot of the foul. That'd be 10 yards from the spot of the foul, so that'll back it up to the spot. It was flag dropped to the 11, so it'll back it up to the 21. It'll remain first down. First down and, well, I guess, well, I'm not going to guess. I'm just going to wait till they spot it, Donnie. I'm calling it first and
19.
20. Yeah. First and 19. So a break there for the Tiger defense. So looks like a little confusion right there on personnel.
Well, the clock, they haven't started the play clock or anything yet.
So Van Dyne now is going to set his offense. 2 receivers out to the left. He's got Micah Joe Barnett. And it looks like the referee is walking.
Yeah, I think he wants time put back on the clock.
And that's exactly right. It was at 53 seconds, and they've just put 1:02 left. So, okay. So Van Dyne now looks over the defense. He'll put a man in motion. Fakes to Barnett, and he is being chased by Rafe Stalls. Rafe Stalls, number 15.
And they're out of timeouts, John.
Chases Sam Van Dyne down and drops him all the way back at the 34-yard line. That is a loss of 13 on the play. So it is second down and a long way. Clock is running now. Well, now it is stopped with 32 seconds. So that's going to make it third down.
Interesting call to spike it there, John. I guess they're out of timeouts, so maybe they're trying to set up get down in at least field goal yardage or field goal territory here, but they are out of timeouts. So if they don't get out of bounds, they can't spike the ball again.
Well, I'm going to tell you, Donnie, just judging from their kicker's leg, I think their kicker has the leg. But right now, the ball spotted on the 31. This would be a 48-yard attempt if they don't make any more yardage. Van Dyne now looking to throw. He's looking across the middle. It is complete.
They're going to have to hurry, though, because they can't spike the ball.
It's not a first down, so the clock doesn't stop. It is fourth down, and I think they're going to give their kicker a chance right here. But they're going to have to run him out there quickly. 15 seconds, 14, 13. That is it Blake Craig now on to attempt. And it is good. A 43-yard field goal as time expires here in the first half. So that'll bring us to halftime with the Bentonville Tigers on top, 29-10. as the teams go into the halftime locker rooms. And, Donnie, before we go to commercial break, what an interesting series right there to end the first half. You know, the interception, and it was run back all the way down to about the 11-yard line, and Bentonville's defense was put in a very, very tough spot right there. But after a holding penalty and then an incredible play by Rafe Stalls, the Bentonville Tigers managed to only allow a field goal right there for a very good kicker. So I tell you what, that is I think that's a momentum boost there for Bentonville's defense.
I think you're right, John. They put in a tough position, came up with the big sack, and held the team to a long. And how many teams that we were playing this year, John, are going to run someone out there with the clock running, less than 20 seconds when he runs out on the field and settle down and make that kick? Yeah, that's exactly right. You got to give that man a lot of credit right there, that young man, to come out there and do that. Well, it's halftime. Bentonville up 29-10. We're going to take a commercial break. We're going to come back. The Bentonville High School Marching Band is going to perform here at halftime. We're going to come back and try to see if we can get some mics hooked up, see if we can try to let you listen on that. If not, we'll talk a little bit about the first half and just continue to enjoy Bentonville Tiger football tonight. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car. It's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutobody.com.
My house. I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast. Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky, then suddenly you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
On game day, football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football's just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that. Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
Hey, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium, where it is halftime with your Bentonville Tigers on top of the Liberty North Eagles, 29-10. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and we are high above Tiger Stadium, where the Bentonville High School Tiger Pride Marching Band is getting set to perform here for the home crowd. And I'll tell you what, we have an external mic so we can listen in on what's going on the field, but we've been having some technical difficulties with that mic tonight. We were hoping to be able to let you both watch and listen to the Bentonville High School Marching Band, but some audio difficulties, won't be able to let you hear. We'll keep the camera on them, as they do put on a fantastic show. Donnie, I was out here this afternoon early and watching these young people practice what they're about to do here in just a little bit, and they're just phenomenal. I mean, there's no other way to say it. These are some talented young people.
And the amount of time these guys put in, John, they're over. The people don't know their setup. They practice over behind the high school on the blacktop. They call it the skillet. They're out there on the skillet every afternoon. They practice on Tuesdays. They practice on the skillet. Then they get to practice in the stadium.
Yeah.
These young people put a lot of hours in, and you can tell by the final product.
Yeah, absolutely, and Tim Hendricks, they do a great job with this group of people. But Donnie, wanted tonight, athletic director for Bentonville High School, Chris Hutchins, he sent out some information. This is Night of Champions out here. So talk to us about the Night of Champions here at Bentonville Tiger Stadium.
John, tonight at halftime here, we recognized all of the state championship teams from the 2020-2021 school year, and I have the list here. So congratulations. These were all the state champions from Bentonville High School last year. Boys golf, girls tennis, girls cross country, boys cross country, dance, co-ed cheer, boys bowling, girls swim and dive, boys swim and dive, wrestling, girls track and field, softball, and our lacrosse team were all Arkansas state champions last year, John.
Donnie, just an amazing job in the athletic program. And, Bentonville, you always hear three things: arts, athletics, and academics. And all three of those things, as we can see with the Tiger Pride Marching Band, just the tremendous success in the athletic program. And, of course, Bentonville Schools, in terms of academics, is second to none. It is just really a blessing, Donnie. I know you and I both teach there. It's just really a blessing to be here and a part of all of this going on here in Bentonville.
That's right, John. You talk about the academic part. I know later this year we will recognize all of our national merit when they're announced. I don't know if they've been announced yet or not, but they'll announce the national merit finalists at a football game. So it's not, the school district does a great job of promoting everything, not just the athletics. There's tons of support for every aspect in the Bentonville School District.
No question. And, talking about all those state championships, Donnie, one other thing that was announced earlier as we began the school year, Max Prep's one of the premier prep organizations that sort of promotes high school sports all around the country, recognized the Bentonville athletic program as the 9th best athletic program in the entire nation. And Donnie, that's 28,000 high schools across the country. Bentonville was ranked the 9th best in the United States, and that is just a testament to the parents, the community, the effort these young people, and our athletic director. Let's give him credit, Scott Passmore, Bentonville Schools athletic director, and Bentonville High School athletic director Chris Hutchins. What a great job they do.
That's right, John, and do a great job of promoting everything about the school, the athletic program, and hopefully we have another good year this year. I didn't count. That was a lot of state champions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13 state championships last year for Bentonville student athletes. So it'd be nice to have another banner year and add a couple more to that total.
Well, all right. As you can see, the Tiger Pride Marching Band out there performing for the home crowd. What a colorful kind of, I haven't seen the actual, I'm not even sure what you call those. They don't have the flags on them when they're practicing. But, man, what a treat visually right there. Well, we're going to go ahead and take another commercial break. When we return, we'll talk a little bit more about the first half, and we will be just about set for play in the second half here at Tiger Stadium with your Tigers on top, 29-10. Back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
My house, I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast. Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Football players aren't the only ones suiting up. Our crew's ready for any play.
Yeah, can I get one box? Extra sauce and toast. Hydrated Idaho, Idaho. Tailgate to go.
So that's a box combo with extra cane sauce, Texas toast, fresh squeezed lemonade with crinkle cut fries, and a 25-finger tailgate?
Nailed it!
Football is just part of who we are. Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers. One love.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where it is halftime with the Tigers on top, 29-10. John McElroy, Donnie Payne bringing you all of tonight's action in the 2021 season opener for the Bentonville Tigers. And Donnie, what a first half it was. You know, we talked about it a little bit in the pregame. I really believe this offense for the Bentonville Tigers has a chance this season to be really, really special with as many weapons coming back. And man, they sure showed it tonight, didn't they?
They exploded for 29 points in the first half. Drew Wright has 3 touchdown passes, and just had an outstanding start to the season, John. I mean, Coach Grant could not be any happier with the offense. The defense stepped up after that initial drive where Liberty North just marched it right down the field. The defense has stiffened up. They forced a turnover. They forced 2 punts, and then they held Liberty North. They pushed them back from the 11-yard line after an interception for Liberty North and forced them to kick a field goal as time expired.
Yeah, you're right, Donnie. That field goal there at the end, that was a victory for the Tiger defense. They got put in a real bad spot by that turnover, but managed to only – and that's a good kicker for Liberty North. To manage to hold them to 3 right there was certainly a victory, I think, momentum. And let's talk a little bit more about that defense because, that first series, they came out and Sam Van Dyne, the quarterback, was able to drive the Eagles right down the field and answer that initial Tiger score. And, that series, the Tiger defense had a couple of third down opportunities to get off the field, but, the Eagles managed to come up with the play they need to keep that drive alive and score. But, Donnie, it was that second series defensively for the Tigers. I saw something different when they came out on the field. They were bouncing around. It was like they were energized, and that's the way they continued to play throughout the rest of the half.
And what started that second drive, John, was that big opening play by Kendrick Suau. The big tackle for a loss on the running back. And you talked about it. You saw the energy level and everything pick up for the defense after that play.
Absolutely. And so, that was kind of the question mark, let's be honest, coming into this game. When you lose linebackers like Keegan Steinspring and, of course, Cole Joyce, 3-year starters, when you lose that kind of talent, you're always wondering, how are we going to fill those shoes? But I'll tell you what, this Tiger defense has showed me something, and give a lot of credit. Defensive coordinator, Coach Jared Cecil, I'll tell you what, he always, and this staff, they always put a competitive defense out on the field. And, let's see if they can dig in kind of like they did there at the end of the first half, if they can do that again here in the second half.
That's right, and they'll start on the field. Liberty North won the toss at the beginning of the game and chose to defer. So Liberty North will be starting the second half with the ball. So that's another big thing about holding them to a field goal there, John. They score a touchdown right there. They come out and get the ball back. It could have gone from a 22-point lead to an 8-point lead without the Bentonville offense ever touching the ball again.
Yeah, and, let's talk a little bit about this Liberty North team. It's kind of an interesting setup they had tonight. They start the game with quarterback Sam Van Dyne, and that's a young man that led them to a state semifinal appearance last year. They lost in the state semifinal to eventual Missouri 6A state champ Raymore Peculiar, what they call Ray Peck up there. Went on to win the state championship, but he's a returning starter. He started the game, drove him down the field, but then they bring in, I believe it was Leonard.
Sophomore.
Elijah Leonard, 6'3", 210-pound sophomore, and he seemed to kind of sputter a little bit. They brought in some different running backs, and Donnie, I'm not sure, Coach Greg Jones, if that's something maybe to throw the Tigers off defensively, trying to give them some different looks maybe they didn't prepare for, or if he's just trying to get a feel for what his different quarterbacks can do.
Well, that's right. We talked about it. He had a lot of inexperience coming back. He might just be trying to figure out what he's got at quarterback. The two running backs have been really good tonight. Micah Joe Barnett and number 8 Caden Arzola have done really good job at the running back position tonight. He could just be trying to figure out what he's got for when they start their conference season up there.
I was looking at it, Donnie. This Liberty North high school team, they're from the northern suburbs of Kansas City, and they play in a conference. I believe it's called the Suburban Gold Conference. And, Donnie, as I got to looking at it, you're talking about Blue Springs North, Blue Springs South, Lee Summit, Ray Peck Peculiar, or Ray Peck as they're called, Raymore Peculiar. As I kind of got to looking at it, Donnie, that conference, year in, year out, it's the toughest conference in Missouri. I would equate it, it's sort of like the SEC of Missouri high school football. And this team across the way from us, they finished 9-3 last year, won the district. I believe they came in second in the conference, but ended up winning their district. So this is a good football team across the way. And while the Tigers have a 29-10 lead, and I know the coaching staff's very good at this, you can't just kind of sit back and rest on your laurels right here. You're going to have to come out and play another 24 minutes football if you want a season-opening victory. Well, Donnie, as you said, Liberty North won the opening toss, deferred their option to the second half. So their kick return team is on the field. Logan Thomason, number 83, the kicker for Bentonville, giving final instructions to the kickoff return team. And we are just about set for football here to begin the second half of play. Put 12 minutes on the clock. Thomason approaches it. Kick is away. Thomason's kick is a high kick that is going to go into the end zone for the touchback. And so the second touchback now for the junior kicker. So that'll be 1st and 10 now for the Liberty North Eagles. Donnie, I've got to believe they're going to send Sam Van Dyne out there to begin the second half.
Yep, it's Sam Van Dyne and Arzola at the running back.
Caden Arzola will set up in the offset pistol behind Van Dyne. Toss pitch out to the right side, and he is going to be upended. Donnie, who's getting up off the bottom of that pile?
Number 60.
67?
No, I can't tell, John. 60. Oh, no, sorry, it's number 15. I thought it was 6.
That's Rafe Stalls.
Rafe Stalls came up from the outside linebacker position and made that stop, John.
And you talk about Rafe Stalls. We've called his name several times tonight. He is being impactful there on the Tiger defense.
Got Kendrick Suau and Mason Middleton at inside linebacker.
Van Dyne now gives on the jet sweep, and
Suau had him,
just
John.
missed him. Running back still on his feet. He's going to get really close first down yardage, and you're right, Donnie. Suau just about made another big tackle for loss.
I thought that was number 17, but I don't have a 17 on my roster for them.
So that is going to bring up 3rd down and 4. So an opportunity right here for this Tiger defense.
Suau could have just caught him there, John. It would have been another big loss for this offense.
Rafe Stalls playing out there at outside linebacker. Bentonville showing blitz up the middle. And that's number 21. No, I'm sorry. 21, Sean Anderson. That wouldn't be Sean Anderson.
It was 20.
20, Kendrick Suau. Tell you what, Rafe Stalls and Suau making a name for themselves.
Punt team out there again, John. So after that initial touchdown, Liberty North has gone punt, 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 interception, and then field goal.
So to be Cooper Smith to stand back at his own 42, awaiting the punt from Sam Van Dyne. Van Dyne gets the kick away. It's going to be taken by Cooper Smith at the 41. He's calling for the fair catch. And so Cooper Smith gives the Tigers good field position at the 41-yard line. Great job by the Tiger defense. Hey, once again, Donnie, while we got a moment, want to give a big shout-out to our platinum sponsors, Absolute Janitorial Service, Legacy National Bank, Northwest Health Systems, Rock Mortgage, and Centerton Farmers Insurance. Appreciate all that you do in partnering with Bentonville Athletics. So to be 1st and 10 Tigers. As give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to run right over the right side. Good pickup on 1st down, 5, maybe 6 yards. It'll bring up 2nd down and 4.
Just a nice hard run right in the middle of the defense. Good 6-yard pickup to start the drive for the Tigers.
JT Temesco in at wide receiver. He'll be in the slot along with Cooper Smith in the boundary. C.J. Brown, Chaz Nimrod split out to the left. Wright drops back, looking to his left. Now Wright's going to turn it up the middle, and Wright's going to make his way. They're going to spot it just shy of midfield. He'll pick up a couple of yards on the play. It'll bring up 3rd down and 2. Of course, Wright, 3 touchdown passes on the evening. I know he's going to get credited with an interception, Donnie, but you know, that was one, as you said, it's on the shovel pass. It got deflected, kind of a weird kind of thing. I know Drew's disappointed in that, but, you know, that's one that's you can't really credit. It's not his fault on that thing. So Wright takes the snap, gives to Ficklin, and Ficklin is just going to barrel his way through the line of scrimmage, picks up the 1st down easily, gets down to the Eagle 47-yard line.
He's going to bust one of those, John, before the evening's up, where he hits it in the middle like that. He's come close a couple of times tonight.
Smith out to the right. Chaz Nimrod split out to the left. Ficklin in pistol formation behind Drew Wright. Wright gives to Ficklin over the left side, and boy, if it wasn't for a great play by number 5, let's give that young man credit, Eric Hinkle, Ficklin would have had a big chunk play right there. But as it stands, he picks up a yard, bringing up 2nd down and 9.
And he brought, as a single person bringing him down, he did it about the only way you could. He went down low on his legs, because it usually takes more than one player to bring Josh Ficklin down.
Single receivers to either side. Ficklin in the pistol as Drew Wright takes a snap. He's dropping and throw, looking to his right. He throws complete to Cooper Smith, and Cooper Smith is going to be run out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. Big pickup on the play, bring up 1st and 10.
John, that was a great throw and great catch by Cooper Smith. But Josh Ficklin, they brought a blitz from the outside, and Josh Ficklin picked that up, and he stopped the blitzing linebacker cold right at the line of scrimmage. So great job of pass blocking that time by Josh.
Yeah, giving himself up, and a great route by Cooper Smith. Once he made that break, he was wide open. Twin receivers to the left. Cooper Smith split into the boundary. Drew Wright drops back. He's looking to his left. Now he throws complete. That is C.J. Brown down there at the 15-yard line. What patience that time by Drew Wright. You know, his initial read was covered. I think he was looking over Chaz's way.
No.
Chaz is going to be double covered. We know that. But Drew Wright, what a great job of going through his progressions and finally finding C.J. Brown. I believe that's C.J. Brown's first reception on the evening.
That was his first. It may have been his first varsity catch, John.
I think that's right.
A sophomore.
Well, C.J. Brown and Cooper Smith now, they're going to go out to the left. Nimrod split into the boundary. Wright takes a snap, fakes to Ficklin, tries to hit C.J. Brown once again on just kind of a little flare out and underneath route as Cooper Smith went into the end zone, thought maybe we could sneak C.J. out there, and pass sails just a little beyond his hands right there, so that'll bring up 3rd down now and call it 2. Looks like the same formation. Give this time goes to Ficklin. Ficklin starts to his left, sees a hole open up to his right, crosses the 10-yard line. It's going to be 1st and goal to go Tigers.
John, when he spun back there, I think they almost had him stop short of the 1st down line. He just got in that puddle or that pile and just started pushing.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to those guys up there on the offensive line. Joey Sua, the left tackle, Avery Styron, the left guard, center, Carson Brasme, right guard, Trevor Martinez, and the right tackle, Jack Schultiz. So 1st and goal to go from the 9-yard line. 6 minutes, 58 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter play. Tigers on top, 29-10. Single receiver. Wright's handoff goes to Ficklin. Ficklin showing some patience right there. Lets the hole kind of open up. He'll pick up a couple on the play. It'll bring up 2nd goal from the 6. And Donnie, that time, you know, Josh Ficklin, I think he showed something right there. Just a little patience. Give that time to open up a little bit. Wasn't a big gain on the play, but I like what I see there in Josh Ficklin.
Well, he showed that sometimes last year, John. He's a pretty patient runner.
So out of the pistol, give goes to Ficklin over the right side and cuts back in. He's going to get down to, just, it looks like just inside the 2-yard line. Boy, when he popped out and there wasn't anybody out there, Donnie, I thought for a while it was going to be a foot race.
They had a good angle on him, the inside defenders that time.
But that is going to bring up 3rd and goal to go from the 2-yard line. Donnie, right here is where the Tigers have to finish this drive. Single receivers to the right and the left. Ficklin in the offset pistol to the left of Drew Wright. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin is going to be hit at the line of scrimmage, and they'll give him maybe a half yard, just shy of the 1 yard line, but that's going to bring up 4th and goal now from the 1. And what do you think, Donnie?
I think they'll probably go ahead and go for it here, John. It's the 19-point lead. You never know later in the season when you're going to have to convert a 4th and goal from the 1 and score a touchdown to win a game.
So here,
go for the practice right here.
So the tip of the ball is just short of the 1 yard line as Cooper Smith is going to set up over on the right side. It'll be Nimrod in the left. Ficklin straight up in the pistol behind Drew Wright. Give goes to Ficklin. Touchdown Bentonville.
Yep, he's in.
Touchdown Bentonville. Josh Ficklin behind that offensive line extends Bentonville's lead 35-10. Well, Donnie, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I like the play call right there. I like seeing the Tigers go for it, and I think you're exactly right. There's going to come a point in the season where the Tigers are going to have to convert at clutch time like that, and so I think that's a great call. So once again, Logan Thomason on to attempt the point after. That is Caden York on the hold, and Thomason's kick is up, and it is good. And with 4 minutes, 42 seconds left to go, third quarter play, Tigers on top, 36-10. Back in just a moment on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
Since 1996, Bob Morey's Auto Body has worked hard at providing you the best all-around automotive collision repair. It is a pleasure getting to serve you Northwest Arkansas. With 14 service bays, we can handle large and small repairs along with auto glass replacement.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
All right, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium, where the Tigers have extended their lead 35-10. John McElroy, Donnie Payne, and we are so excited to bring you Tiger football again once this season. Thomason now kicking it away, high kick. This one, again, sails into the end zone. That one just got in there, Donnie. I'm wondering if they had a guy back, if they may be able to return that, catch it. But, I think it looks like the Eagles are just content to let that thing go in the end zone and start from their 20. Yeah.
Well, the one time that, or it was earlier, Logan kicking towards the scoreboard, kicked the ball down about the 10-yard line, and the coverage team, that's where they tackled the Liberty North return man. So maybe they are content with just taking the ball at the 20.
1st and 10 Eagles. And looks like Elijah Leonard now stands in at quarterback. Give goes to number 8. That's Caden Arzola. Pickup of 3 on the play to bring up 2nd and 7.
Interesting, John. We've not seen Liberty North take any shots down the field. Their entire passing game has been short throws, short outs. They've not tried anything down the field. You're wondering when they're going to have to open the playbook up a little bit if they want to get back in this game.
So on 2nd and 7, now Leonard's going to roll out to his left. He throws a pass complete at the 35. Receiver gets across the 40, and before he's going to be brought down at the Eagle 44-yard line. So Leonard on a little play-action rollout is able to finally pick up some positive yardage for the Eagles. Three minutes, 54 seconds left to go. Third quarter play. Leonard puts a man in motion. A little confusion right there, and Leonard almost drops the ball.
Almost tackled by his own wide receiver in the backfield.
But, Leonard's able to make at least a couple of yards out of it. But, a little miscommunication right there. So it'll be 2nd down and 8. Leonard drops back. He is being pressured by Mason Middleton. Just missed by number 91 for the Tigers. That is Ben Pearson. And Leonard was dropping back, but he was flushed out, and he's going to make a few yards. It'll be 3rd down and call it 4.
That time was the first time that there was just a straight drop back pass for Liberty North looking down the field, and he was immediately pressured and had to scramble. Picked up about 7 yards on that scramble.
So on 3rd down and 4 now, need a big play from this Tiger defense. Leonard puts a man in motion. Leonard's going to keep it himself, and Leonard is going to get it on second effort. I'll give that young man a lot of credit. It looked like maybe the Tigers had him bottled up short of the first down, but kept those legs turning and was able to make that first down. So the Eagles will have it at the Bentonville 44-yard line. Ball spotted on the left hash. Eagles moving toward the south end zone here at Tiger Stadium. Leonard takes a snap. Give goes the running back over the right side. Boy, running back's broken free at the 30, running back at the 20, the 10, and he is going to be knocked out of bounds just shy of the goal line. They're going to mark him inside the 1, Donnie. And that one right there, it looked like Bentonville had a shot at him right there, but he was able to bounce out to the right side.
That was Micah Joe Barnett, but he came up limping, John. He's limping to the sideline.
You know, we haven't seen a whole lot of Barnett this half, and that may be a reason why right there, but it was a good run right there. So 1st and goal to go for the Eagles. Leonard now setting his offense. Offset pistol. Leonard takes a snap. Give goes to Arzola, and Arzola walks into the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. So after a score on the initial drive, after a touchdown on the initial drive, that's only the 2nd touchdown since the initial drive for the Liberty North Eagles.
Swinging gate.
Blake Craig will set up for the point after attempt. Craig's kick is up, and it is good. So with 2 minutes, 31 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter play, Liberty North 17, Bentonville 36. Back in just a moment here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
Farmers Insurance, the Kyle Wurst Agency in Centerton, for your auto, home, life, and commercial insurance needs.
There are memberships for all kinds of things today. But what about being a member of the family? What about being a member of the community? What about being a member of humanity? What if there was a membership that gave us the time to celebrate the things that connect all of us?
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where the Tigers are on top of the Liberty North Eagles, 36-17, with 2 minutes, 31 seconds left to go, 3rd quarter of play. Well, the Tiger defense, Donnie, has played so well tonight. I know they were disappointed in giving up the big run that set up that, but, you know, really I've been impressed with this Tiger defense so far tonight. Kick goes to, I believe that's Nimrod. Nimrod's going to take it at the 1, and Nimrod's going to bring it across the 15. He'll get up to about the 17-yard line. That's where the Tigers will start their offensive possession.
Good job of kick coverage there. I would not want to kick off to Bentonville with Chaz Nimrod and Josh Ficklin and C.J. Brown back deep.
So Drew Wright now, he'll have Sean Anderson checking into the ball game. Twin receivers to the right. Nimrod, he split into the boundary. Wright takes the snap. He's going to run to his right on the option play. Gets it to Anderson. Anderson across the 20, across the 25. And Sean Anderson's going to get really close to first down yards. I think he's going to be just short. But what a nifty play call right there on the just the old speed option right there, Donnie.
Yeah, good job. And Drew held that ball as long as he could and made the defender commit, and then was able to get that pitch to to Sean.
So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 1. Twin receivers to the left, single receiver into the boundary. Wright takes the snap. Play action. He's going to throw it complete out to C.J. Brown at the 30. And Brown's going to cross the 35 and be knocked out of bounds at around the 37-yard line. So good play call right there. 1st and 10, Bentonville.
You got a flag down the field on the Liberty North sideline. Ineligible man downfield.
Well, you said it earlier, Donnie, a point of emphasis this year, and I think that's the 2nd time now the Tigers have been flagged for that. So if I'm not mistaken, Donnie, that's going to make it 2nd down and 6 after the 5-yard walk-off.
5-yard penalty.
Donnie, if I'm not mistaken, many years ago, that seemed like a much more punitive penalty. I think at one point it was a loss of down, but those are bygone days, I guess.
Yeah. I think the only loss of down penalty on the offense now is intentional grounding.
So after the penalty is walked off, the ball's going to be spotted back at about the 21-yard line, where it'll bring up 2nd and 6. Clock rolling. Minute 17 left to go, 3rd quarter play. Wright takes the snap. Play action. He's looking to throw downfield. He's got a man, and it is incomplete. I believe that was Cooper Smith.
Had him there, John.
I tell you, that was a deep, deep ball. There is a flag down on the field
flag,
back
yeah.
at the 24-yard line. Let's see what they call here. That's going to be against Bentonville. They're looking over at the Liberty North sideline, so I'm asking what they want to do.
And ineligible receiver downfield.
Wow.
On a deep pass.
Donnie, it's not uncommon, but man, it's uncommon that you would get 2 in a row, and that is you were definitely correct on that. They are going to emphasize
John,
that.
That almost makes me wonder if it was one of our receivers that was lined up inappropriately and made himself ineligible, because none of the linemen were downfield on that play.
Okay. So 2nd down and 11. Wright's going to roll to his left. He is looking to throw. He's got a receiver. That's Cooper Smith. And that is going to be complete at the 31 before Cooper Smith is knocked out of bounds. Needed 11. Got that and a little more. So 1st and 10, Bentonville.
Clock is running, John. He went out of bounds unless they said that he got stopped inbounds.
So it looks like Nimrod, Cooper, C.J. Brown going to split trips right. That's Sean Anderson. He's going to set up behind Drew Wright in the offset
pistol.
pistol.
Get the snap off.
And they're going to take a delay of game.
Game. They're going to give Jody a timeout, I think.
Yeah, I can see Coach Grant down there making his case, so we'll see what the official says here.
Well, they're going to
walk it off.
They're not going to award him the timeout. That's on the quarterback, John. You've got to look at the clock. You got to know what the clock is on when you break that huddle.
Well, one of the things like we often talk about in these this opening part of the season is playing penalty free. And Donnie, I thought for pretty much most of the first half it was penalty free, but you got to believe though, Donnie, first game, now we're into the second half. It is warm out there tonight. So I've got to believe that's a factor. Well, Donnie, that's going to bring us to the end of the 3rd quarter of play with the Tigers on top 36-17. We'll be back in just a moment. You're watching Bentonville Tiger football on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
funk in your trunk? Get Funk Away. Unlike sprays that just cover up odors, Funk Away's exclusive OM complex eliminates them, guaranteed. Just spray it on and let it air dry. Live funk-free.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your. At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
With a good lead going in here to the fourth quarter, and Donnie just got to kind of finish this thing out here tonight.
All right, John, you want to play the full game, penalty-free most of the first half, but three straight penalties here in this drive.
So Wright takes the snap, play action. He's going to throw out to the right, and that is complete to Cooper Smith out at the 41-yard line. That is really close to first down yardage. That was on a 1st and 15. Well, he's right at 15. Let's see what the line judge says. They're going to mark it second down.
Well, they're moving it now.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying that was right on the down marker. So that'll be 1st and 10.
Another good, a lot of touch on those deep balls from Drew Wright, John.
I'll tell you what, Drew Wright's been impressive tonight, Donnie. Right, play action once again, looking to his left. He's being patient. He's got, and that one is intercepted. Oh, my goodness. It looked for a moment he had Cooper Smith, but safety was able to get over and make help right there and came up with an interception.
John, I don't see who was on it, but I thought he had the wheel route down the sideline, but he went for. That's why I said he's got him. Whoever went on the wheel route was open down the sideline. Drew just didn't see him, and if, that ball, just a little underthrown, or he had Cooper too, actually.
Yeah. Well, they were kind of converging. It looked like Cooper kind of broke free for just a little bit, but then they did a good job of conversion coming up the interception. I believe that is Van Dyne back into the ball game. Play action for Van Dyne. He's going to throw across the middle, and Ed is almost picked off.
It was number 6 with the deflection.
Yeah, that's Jackson Hutchins. Jackson Hutchins on the deflection, and, man, that's the old tip drill right there. Somebody's got to come up with that ball, but good play by Hutchins. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10 now for the Eagles. The Eagles showing 2 tight ends. Tight formation. Van Dyne back to throw. Throws across the middle. And that is incomplete. Pass was intended for Justice Braden. And that'll bring up 3rd and 10. Looks like we've got a Tiger down on the field. Donnie, I believe that might be.
It's Donnie Thomas.
Yeah, Donnie Thomas, number 33.
And he's stretching that leg out, John. I think it's just a cramp.
Well, we certainly hope that's all it is. Certainly don't want to speculate, but
oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what it looks like right there. As we were just talking about, very, very warm evening. We knew this was going to be a factor in the game. You're going to have these types of things, but yeah, Donnie's getting stretched out by the trainer. He's up. 11 minutes, 34 seconds left to go in the game. With a 36-17 lead, might be able to give him a rest there for a little while. Tell you, Liberty North coming all the way down from Liberty, Missouri, just north of Kansas City. So a long trip down. Remember, Donnie, last year we opened the season 2 trips in a row. This game actually was supposed to have taken place last year, but because of the COVID situation and everything that was going on, Liberty North wasn't able to travel here to Tiger Stadium, we actually offered to go there, and then, a week or two before the game was supposed to happen, that didn't happen. That was called off. So
we
it's
ended
good.
Ended up taking on that Mill Valley team.
That's exactly right. But as Van Dyne now, he's looking to his right, and he finds a receiver complete out at the 37-yard line. So first down completion there for Van Dyne.
Really big cushion there on third down, John.
Yeah. But anyway, good to have Liberty North come down, a good opponent to open the season with. Van Dyne now takes a snap. He's looking again to his right. Now he goes back to his left. He's throwing deep down the field.
He's got it.
And that is complete. Flags come out. Yeah, there was some contact going on there by the Bentonville defender. They're going to call the pass interference, but obviously that flag's going to be waved off as the receiver made the catch. So a big chunk play all the way down. Where did they run him out of bounds? About the 16-yard line of the Tigers. So Van Dyne, once again.
John, we talked about finishing the game here. You had a big lead. They score here. The game's close, and there's still lots of time left.
11 minutes, 11 seconds to go in the ball game, but the Eagles knocking on the door right here. Van Dyne throws to his right, and it is complete, but the Tigers are all over that one. No gain on the play. And looks like another Tiger cramping out there, Donnie.
It's good. He's
I believe that's Rafe Stalls, but yeah, he's in. He's staying in the ball game.
He told the coaches he's good.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Rafe Stalls has had a big ball game. So Van Dyne now.
It's got to be a false start, yeah.
Yeah. Well, his receiver over there in the slot, over on the left side, just kind of took off a little early, so they'll back that up. That'll be second down now and 15.
That's legal in the Canadian Football League, though.
So, I played a pretty clean first half, both sides of the football. Getting a little sloppier out here in the second half. All right, second 15 now. Van Dyne puts a man in motion across formation. Van Dyne now looking, throws to his left. He's got a receiver. That is complete at the 5. Touchdown Eagles. So Sam Van Dyne with a 21-yard touchdown pass is going to pull the Eagles within 13 now. Ten minutes, 4 seconds left to go in the ball game. And as you said, Donnie, this game isn't over yet. Blake Craig on now to attempt the point after. Snap is back. Kick is up. And it is good. So with 10 minutes, 4 seconds left to go, Tigers on top, 36-24. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
At Grand Savings Bank, we believe that life is grand. We empower our team to support the needs of our local communities and are dedicated to delivering the very best financial expertise to our customers. Like you, we live here, and together we positively and powerfully impact our communities. With 11 locations serving Northwest Arkansas, Northeast Oklahoma, and the River Valley, we're proud to be your community bank. Come talk to us today at Grand Savings Bank, where life is grand. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Foster Roofing has been helping Arkansas homeowners weather every storm for over 25 years. If your roof was damaged by the recent storm, be aware that out-of-state roofing companies may try to pose as local businesses. Choose an Arkansas state licensed local company for your roof repair. Choose Foster Roofing.
Welcome back to Tiger Stadium, where the Eagles of Liberty North have pulled within 12 here in the fourth quarter.
Back-to-back touchdowns for Liberty North. John has cut this lead down to 12. It was 24 to 26 at one point, and it's down to 12 now.
Blake Craig's kick is high, and that one's going to sail into the end zone for a touchback. So the Tigers will start 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line. Donnie, opening week here, week 0 in Arkansas high school football. And trying to see if we can find some other scores around the area here involving conference teams, and try to give you some updates here as some of these other scores begin to come in. All right, Drew Wright now, he'll set the offense. He'll set 2 receivers out to the left, single receiver into the boundary. Wright takes the snap, fakes to Ficklin, throws out to his left, pass intended for number 2, C.J. Brown, in and out of the hands of C.J., and that'll bring up 2nd down and 10.
While we're waiting here, John, Texas Mansfield 28, Bentonville West 21 in the 3rd quarter.
And that one is being played out at Bentonville West, I believe.
At halftime, Fayetteville 35, Conway 24. That game's at Fayetteville. Rogers is up 35-20 over Siloam Springs in the 3rd.
So on 2nd down and 10 now. Trip receivers left. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin going to try to find some running room over the right side, but nothing there. They'll give him a half yard, but it is going to bring up 3rd and long. And Donnie, I think this is a really important play right here, as last couple of series offensively, the Liberty North Eagles have been able to get some things going right here. So I think Bentonville needs to give that defense, the offense needs to give that defense a little rest right here and somehow find a way to convert this 3rd down. Trip receivers left, single receiver into the boundary. That's Nimrod. Josh Ficklin in the backfield. Wright now drops back to pass. Wright's going to be flushed out. He's turning it upfield, and Wright's going to spin, and he's got the 1st down. Drew Wright with extra effort right there picks up the 1st down and keeps the drive alive.
Good job by Drew Wright that time, John. Nothing open, was able to tuck it and pick up the 1st down.
Wow, what a play. I'll tell you what, hasn't got starts as a varsity player. He's waited his turn, but he's won at every single level. The kid's a winner. Drew Wright now takes a snap. Throws out to his right. It's complete to Cooper Smith. Cooper Smith trying to break a tackle. And Smith is going to be run out of bounds at about the 32. Yeah, that's the thing about Cooper Smith, Donnie. He catches a short flare-out pass like that. All he wants is an opportunity to break one, and we've seen him do it. Yeah. He just says, give me the ball, give me an opportunity.
Defender that time did a good job of fighting off of JT's block and making the stop on Cooper.
Yeah, good point. Tomesco made a good block out there, but a good defensive play. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin bounces it out to the right. Ficklin's got a little running room, and Ficklin's going to get it out to about the 44, and that's going to be enough for a Tiger 1st down. Boy, what a big play. Just go back to that play by Drew Wright. Trying to find a receiver, kind of had to tuck it in there early, spun around, knowing he had to pick up that 1st down. Good senior leadership. Twin receivers left. Jumbo formation, 2 tight ends on the right. Sean Anderson now gets the carry, and Sean Anderson starts to his left, cuts back to his right. Didn't look like that play was going for very much, but somehow number 21 turned that into something, Donnie.
He got about 4 yards on that one.
So 2nd down and 6, clock rolling, 7 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in this one. Tigers with a 12-point lead, looking to put a little more cushion between them and the Eagles. Wright gives to Sean Anderson. Anderson fights his way across midfield. They're going to give him forward progress to the 49-yard line of the Eagles. That'll bring up another third down. So on 3rd and 3. Again, the Tigers need to convert right here. Keep this drive alive. Keep that clock rolling. 2 tight ends. Give goes to Anderson, and Anderson broke free. He needed 3. He got 5. First down, Tigers. Wow, what a great run by Sean Anderson, Donnie.
Yeah, John, I thought he was stopped. He just put his head down and was able to keep going.
Well, he kept his legs straight. You're right. I mean, he was stopped at the line of scrimmage, but he kept those legs under him and was able to figure out a way to squirt through and pick up that first down. Another big third down conversion.
We'll just have Chris Collier-Surley just checked in for the first time tonight, John.
Number 37, Chris Collier-Surley. And Donnie, Bentonville right now is very blessed with some talented running backs, and Collier-Surley certainly one of them. Collier-Surley gets the handoff and plows straight ahead. He's going to pick up 5 down to the 39.
At this point, John, you take we would take a 6-7 minute touchdown drive right here, just pounding it out 5 yards at a time. Running backs are doing you've seen all of them come in, both hands on that ball, covering it. They're just putting their heads down and getting what they can.
Well, the Eagles and Coach Greg Jones over there, the Eagles, he knows that the Eagles have 3 timeouts. He knows, though, they've got to stop them this drive. If they don't stop the Tigers this drive, then they're going to have to start using those timeouts. Second down, they'll call it 6. Collier-Surley in the backfield. Give goes to Collier-Surley, and Collier-Surley, he just kind of shoots through there. He's going to be just about a little less than a yard shy of first down right there.
Ficklin back out for this 3rd and short.
Collier-Surley, Donnie, one of the things I love about him, as we got to see him some in mop-up duty last year, he has tremendous straight line speed. If you give him a crease and he gets through, you're not catching him.
Oh, we saw him at a point in points of games where everyone knew we were going to run the ball and they still couldn't stop him.
I believe that's J.T. Tomesco now is checked in. He split into the boundary. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin gets a really nice hole over the left side. That's Joey Sua leading the way there for Josh Ficklin, and 1st and 10 Tigers. You're exactly right. Tigers are content right now to just continue to methodically move the ball down the field. Now the clock under 4 minutes, 37 seconds.
I don't think we've thrown the ball yet this drive. It's just been all on the ground.
You know, early in the drive, tried a couple of passes, tried one to C.J.
right.
Brown, but, you know, once we cross midfield and, you know, coaches obviously are aware of the clock situation, we're going to just try to milk this for everything. Give goes again to Ficklin over the right side. Ficklin's got some room, and Ficklin is going to be run out of bounds. Yeah, he's going to be run out of bounds.
First down, John.
Nice job of Josh Ficklin.
Chris Collier-Surley back out there. It really is an embarrassment of talent at running back this year for this team.
Well, and we've said this as long as we've been calling Bentonville football. You've got to have 2 or 3 really good backs. And Bentonville really has been blessed in that respect. You know, Coach David Pollard works with those running backs, and it just seems like every year we've got 2 or 3 really good running backs. Once again, that is that Collier-Surley? Yeah, Collier-Surley with the carry.
Oh, that was actually was 3rd and short, John. I thought they had already moved the chains.
Oh, okay.
But
so
they are giving us the first down now. So, and Liberty North is going to take their first time out.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and take it with them. Bentonville on top, 36-24. Back in a moment here on GoBentonvilleTigers.com.
It was raining.
That teen was texting.
The deer was crossing. The guy was looking at his maps.
At Bob Morey's Auto Body, no matter the excuse, they'll fix it for you. Look us up on the web, call or come by now. Make sure you pay attention. Watch out for that Bob Morey's Auto Body. It's your car, it's your choice.
Choose wisely.
At BobMoreyAutoBody.com.
My house. I'm a fireman.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
All right, we welcome you back to Tiger Stadium. 4 minutes, 8 seconds left to go in the ball game. And the Tigers on top, 36-24. When we come out of the timeout, Tigers are going to have it 1st and 10 on the Eagle 21. Drew Wright now takes a snap, and he hands to Chris Collier-Surley. Collier-Surley, nice pickup on first down, about 5 yards. 2nd down and 5. And Donnie, you were saying it a while ago, right now, Liberty North, they know exactly what we're going to do every play, but yet we keep making 4, 5, 6 yards a carry. And, you know, before we go any further, once again, let's credit that offensive line. It's deep into the game. It's hot. People are cramping. And those guys right now are getting it done. They know the game's gone to them right now.
Well, this is good to see, John. See if you could put together one of these game-ending long drives in the fourth quarter.
Give again. That is Josh Ficklin checking back into the ball game, and Ficklin's going to get it inside the 10-yard line, where it is going to be 1st and goal to go for the Tigers.
These are the kind of drives that just demoralize the defense. They know we are just running the ball right in the middle, and they cannot stop it.
Well, I think we've seen this on both sides this half. I think these defenses are tired. You know, you saw some of the cramping there with the Tigers, Donnie Thomas there, and then Rafe Stalls, but you kind of see it, the wear on the Liberty North defense right now. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin's going to try to bounce it out to the left. Ficklin still on his feet. Ficklin inside the 5 and is finally going to get run out of bounds at about the 2-yard line.
He was fighting hard for that goal line, John.
Donnie, I mean, they had him there in the middle of the field. He kept going to his left. They had him, but they didn't have him, Donnie.
Collier-Surley went out there, and Ficklin told him to go back to the sideline. He's like, I'm good, Coach. He wants to finish this drive.
So here we go, 2nd down and goal from the 1.
We got false start on Bentonville down here.
Oh. So that'll stop the clock now with 2 minutes, 43 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bentonville with a 12-point lead.
And I was watching the interior. It had to have been whoever the wideout was out here flinched or something, because it wasn't any of the linemen that moved.
All right, so after the walk-off, it's going to be 2nd down and goal to go from the 6. Give goes to Ficklin. Ficklin going to be hit at the 5. He's still on his feet. He's still fighting for yardage. And it looks like about 5 Eagles had to come in to bring Ficklin down. You think Josh Ficklin wants to score?
I think he does, but they're telling Coach, I think that was Pollard said, no, come on out this time.
Okay, so it's going to be 3rd and goal now from the 5. It's Cooper Smith's going to split out wide on your right side. Chaz Nimrod split to the left. And Drew Wright's going to throw back and touchdown Bentonville. Is that Cooper Smith?
No, that's 31, John.
That's Luke Wright. Luke Wright, the tight end, slipping out over to the left side of the end zone, and Drew Wright with a perfect throwback to finish off the drive.
How many times we seen Bentonville run that where the tight end, gets lost in there, falls down, and then he just comes out wide open on the side. All the plays going right. and Luke Wright slips out to the left, and Drew finds him.
So Thomason on with the point after. It's up, and it is good. And with 1 minute, 50 seconds left to go in the ball game, Bentonville on top, 43-24. Back in a moment here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
You don't even know. I can make your hands clap. Said I can make your hands clap. Somebody save your soul, 'cause you've been sinning in the city. I know too many troubles. All these lovers got you losing control. You like a drug to me, a luxury, my sugar and gold.
At our house is tea time.
Owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into
50 seconds left to go in the ball game. Bentonville now on top 43-24. And Donnie, after what I thought was a well-played first half, it's gotten a little sloppy here in the second half. I think you would kind of expect as much with the heat out there like it is in a first game. But honestly, Donnie, I really, really have liked what I've seen out of these Tigers tonight. I know the coaching staff. I know they're going to go in. There's some things I know they're going to want to correct. But, boy, there have been a lot of positive things happen tonight.
John, that was an 8+ minute drive there. Those are the kind of drives when you get down 2-score game or whatever, and you can take the ball with 10 minutes left in the fourth quarter and take 8 minutes off the clock. And not only take 8 minutes off the clock, take 8 minutes off the clock and score a touchdown.
Thomason's kick's going to be taken, and a good return that time by the Liberty North Eagles. And they're going to get the ball all the way out at their own about 40-yard line in the waning seconds of this ball game. So 1:39 on the clock, and Donnie, barring some kind of miraculous turn of events right here, the Tigers are going to come away with another season-opening victory. Is that Leonard in, I believe, there?
It's Leonard again, yeah.
Elijah Leonard.
They've stuck to their plan of rotating every series.
And Leonard's going to throw out to his left complete at about the 43-yard line. The receiver, number 3, that is Tate McGuire, is going to be driven out of bounds. They'll spot it right at the 45.
They're going to back it up to 44.
44, so it'll be second down now and 6.
Receiver did a good job there. He got out of bounds.
Caden Azola in the backfield with Elijah Leonard. Leonard throws to Azola out of the backfield, and Azola, that's one right there. He's in bounds. They're going to keep that clock rolling.
Yeah, he should have stepped out.
Yeah, that it wasn't one of those plays like he was going to break that. So you're right, Donnie. I mean, you're going to have to score, 3 times. I think it's a 3-possession game.
Yeah, it's 19 points.
So that's one. They need a couple things to go their way, and so he's got to
take a long time to get the play in here too.
Clock rolling, minute 13.
They're going to have to waste. They're going to take a timeout, John.
So a timeout taken on the field. We'll go ahead and take it with them. Back in a moment here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
At our house is tea time.
owning a home means there is a time and place for everything. If you need money for your next home loan, let Rock Mortgage help you get into your new home fast.
And I'm going to need your customer number, account number, and ID number.
Ever get the feeling you're treated like a number instead of a person?
You know the difference between these numbers? Can't help me at all?
Some places can make you feel like a number. Your bank shouldn't be one of them.
Maria, how are you doing?
At Legacy National Bank, we believe in relationships and taking the time to get to know you and your goals. You're never a number at Legacy National Bank. Your legacy starts here.
Okay, so out of the timeout, minute 8 seconds left, 1st and 10 Eagles. Leonard drops back to pass, throws it out to Azola. Azola catches again. Yeah, and this time, I guarantee Greg Jones over there said, young man, you got to understand the situation. Get out of bounds. He did that time. After a pickup of 5, bring up 2nd down and 5.
people don't know our setup here. We are right next to the Bentonville coaches, and every one of them in the box up here has been, saying, guys, cover the outside, because they're throwing nothing but out patterns, John, just right to the sideline.
So on 2nd and 5, Leonard put a man in motion across formation. He'll take the snap. He's looking down the field, dodges a defender ball, and, they're going to rule that was incomplete. Boy, that was close, but I think, Donnie, honestly, I think that was the right call. But a good job by the Tigers by being there on the spot, and that is going to bring up 3rd and 5. The only thing is it stops the clock with 54 seconds.
Suau almost had another sack, John. He's gotten so close tonight to getting the quarterback. He's coming in so clean. He's almost coming in too fast, and he's not able. He's just running past the quarterback. He's getting in there so fast.
All right, now on 3rd and 5, ball spotted on the left hash. Man comes in motion. Leonard, play action. He's being pressured. He's going to escape the pressure, roll out to his right. He's got a receiver at the 30, complete. Inside the 25, inside the 20, still on his feet. And it's finally going to be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
That was Justin Braden, John. He's been their only real deep threat. He's got both of their touchdown passes tonight.
So 1st and 10, 42 seconds left to go in the ball game.
Bentonville just called the timeout, John. The defense was having a hard time getting lined up, and Coach Cecil called the timeout. He is not real happy right now. He's got his headset off, hand on the hip.
Well, Donnie, in this timeout, let's take another opportunity to thank this year's presenting sponsors, Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing, and really appreciate the contributions they make to all the athletes here in Bentonville and all these kids. These two sponsors, as all of our sponsors do, really invest in our community. And so, every chance we get, we want to shout them out and thank them for their support. That's Bob Morey's Auto Body and Foster Roofing. So 39 seconds.
Once again there, John, defense had a chance to bring the quarterback there, Leonard, down for a sack, and he's shown the ability to get away, escape tonight.
Leonard now, he'll drop back. He's looking over to his left. He's got a receiver underneath. It is complete, but a good tackle made.
And it was short of the first down. So
who was that? Was that number?
I didn't see it, John.
Trying to catch that number right there because that was a good tackle to the 5-yard line. 21 seconds, clock rolling. It is 2nd and short. Leonard now puts a man in motion. Bobbled snap. Leonard's going to keep himself up the middle, and Leonard is going to get in for the touchdown. So it's all academic right now. But I'll tell you what, it won't look as bad in the box score for Liberty North tomorrow morning.
They're going to go for 2 here, John.
So the Eagles, with 11 seconds left, they'll leave Leonard out there on the field, and they're going to line up for the 2-point conversion. Leonard takes a snap. He's going to roll to his right after the play action. He had a man, number 7, in and out of his hands. That is Miles Seigers. Tell you what, he just dropped that one, Donnie. That would have completed the 2-point conversion. So the Eagles pull it within 13, but with 11 seconds, the Tigers are going to walk away victorious tonight and get a season-opening victory.
Be interesting to see here, John, if they're going to come out and onside kick it, or if they're just going to go ahead and kick it. Bentonville's got their hands team out there just in case.
Sure, and good practice to get these guys in to kind of understand what you're doing in these situations. You're going to win the ball game tonight, but in this these non-conference schedules, you always go out to win. But part of this is understanding situations, working on things as a team. As a matter of fact, Donnie, if you get a chance, see if you can find that score on that Fayetteville-Conway game. Of course, the Wampus Cats will come here next week to Bentonville. So that should be a good matchup between Bentonville and Conway next week. So we'll see if we can get you a score, see what's going on down there at Harmon Stadium.
Last score I have still is 35-24 at halftime, Fayetteville ahead.
Okay. Sounds like the ball's been put in the air quite a bit if it's still halftime down there. All right, so that is Blake Craig. He's going to set up to kick it away, but we'll see what they're going to do with it with 11 seconds left. He's going to kick it deep, yeah. Well, and then I'd imagine Drew Wright's going to come out, get into victory formation. And this one's going to be in the books, as they say.
Well, we're waiting here. Johnny got the other 7A West scores. Van Buren ahead of Springdale 29-17 in the third quarter. And Farmington over Rogers Heritage 14-7 right now. And Rogers has increased their lead over Siloam. It's now 43-26. Rogers in the fourth quarter.
Well, the Tiger offense going to come out onto the field. And as former Bentonville coach Barry Lunny Sr. always used to say his favorite formation in football right here, victory formation. Drew Wright's going to take the snap. He's going to take a knee. The Eagles have a timeout left. They won't take it here. This one's over as the clock ticks down to 0. The Bentonville Tigers have got a season-opening victory, 43-30, over the Liberty North Eagles. Well, and you've got a good picture right here of the students, and they are celebrating in their tropical beach gear tonight, Donnie, and just a great scene once again here at Tiger Stadium. I tell you, Don, I just love football season. A lot of fun tonight. Good matchup, a good team across the way. They're going to win a lot of games in their conference this year, and they're going to be someone nobody's going to want to run into in the state playoffs. But the Tigers emerged victorious tonight by a score of 43-30.
And I saw there, John, we did the still, I guess this year we're going to go with the not being able to shake hands after the game.
Yeah, so. COVID protocol, so teams saluting each other, and they'll exit the field. Well, let's take one last commercial break. We'll come back, wrap it up here from Tiger Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers have won 43-30. Back in just a moment here on the Bentonville Sports Network.
In this part of the country, it's a way of life. You're going about your day without a cloud in the sky. Then suddenly, you find yourself wondering how solid your home really is. With nearly 25 years of certified experience, let our team give you the same assurance on a stormy night that you feel on a clear afternoon. Before the downpour, before the leaks, call Foster Roofing, serving Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley since 1994.
Welcome you back to Tiger Stadium, where the Bentonville Tigers have claimed a season-opening victory by the final score of 43-30 over the Liberty North Eagles. Hey, Donnie, before we wrap this up here tonight, I want to give a big thanks to our student live stream crew. They're the ones out there bringing us the camera shots, and really appreciate those guys. I want to shout them out. Owen Pickett, Catherine Lopez, Ben Nikolai, Addison Weinsberg, Jay Conover, and Max Even Solden. I don't think I got that one right, but I promise I'll have it right by next week. But really a big thanks to those guys, and they're going to be with us all season long, helping us produce this broadcast, and couldn't do it without them. But Donnie, season opener tonight, I'm not going to give it a grade, but I thought the Tigers came out first half. The offense did what we expected them to do, looked very good. I thought Drew Wright had a great opening game as a starting quarterback. Of course, Cooper Smith, Chaz Nimrod, very good at what they do. Running backs look good. Got a little sloppy in the second half, but all in all, offense, great job. And then defensively, after that first opening series, I thought our defense settled in and really played hard. And again, a little sloppy there in the second half, but I think that was true of both teams. So all in all, I'd say a good performance by the Tigers in the opening game here.
That's right, John. Good start to the season, and 43 points. I know the defensive coaching staff, they're not going to like, at the end of the game giving up 30. Gave up 20 in the second half. It was 29-10 at halftime, and I think you're right. The defense started getting a little tired, and Liberty North was able to take advantage of that in the kind of got that last touchdown with 11 seconds left in the game, and so the score is a little bit closer than the game actually was. But great start. Drew Wright had 4 touchdown passes tonight. Ficklin had a touchdown run. Sean Anderson had a touchdown run. Cooper Smith caught 2 of those passes. Nimrod had a touchdown receiving. And Luke Wright got the last touchdown receiving for Bentonville tonight. Great offensive performance. The defense, like you said, John, first half, after that initial drive, they stepped up and did a great job. And I think it's just so hot out there. And this Liberty North team going no huddle the whole time, I think you're right. I think they just wore down at the end a little bit.
Well, Donnie, next week we'll come on the air here from Tiger Stadium with the Tiger pregame show at 6:45, kickoff set for 7 o'clock as the Bentonville Tigers will welcome in the Conway Wampus Cats for week 2 of Arkansas High School football. But a good one tonight. We'll celebrate tonight, start getting ready for Conway tomorrow. But the Tigers with the season opening victory tonight, 43-30 over the Liberty North Eagles from Liberty, Missouri. That's going to do it for this broadcast of Bentonville Tiger football. So until next week, we wish you a great week, and so long until then. Good night, everyone.